performance video. So let's begin. Well, actually, after so much of use, I've noticed some changes. So if you want me to give a second review after usage, after the experience, then comment down below. So let's start with the Geekbench CPU score. So you see I've just started the benchmark. So I'll be right back after it's completed. So we are back again with the results. So here you see single core performance is 610 while multi-core performance is 273. Well, let me tell you, last time when I checked the benchmarks just before this recording this video, I actually removed that, so I have to run the test again. So last time when I checked, the single core performance was 608 while the multi-core was 1303. So it might fluctuate depending on how your resources are being used. Last time I had some applications running, so might be my cores were fully active and fully used, maybe, or now it's, I don't know, it might be that, but that reason only. So let's go to AnTutu tester to show you how many multi-touch screen it is. So you see it's actually 5. So see, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, 4 and 5. You see the middle one, just 5, it just got changed, and it's not 6. How I'm so sure? Look, I'm touching the screen but it's not working. So it's 5 multi-touch screen with 5 sensors. Okay, so let's go to CPU Z to show you what's actually inside this phone. You see you have got a MediaTek processor, as I have told you in my the first video. So here now you see it's MediaTek MT6753 1.3 GHz octa-core processor. Not the strongest one, but yeah. And see, it's power saving. When your CPU are in idle, it stops the other core just to save your battery. So, and here you can see you have got full HD display with the screen size is actually 4.59 inches. Okay, let's move on. Android Marshmallow system, it's got batteries, thermal sensors. You have got a number of sensors here: accelerometer, proximity, light, gyroscope, orientation, magnetometer, rotation vector sensor, gravity sensor, linear acceleration sensor. Now let me tell you, gyroscope, orientation sensor, magnetometer, rotation vector, gravity, linear acceleration sensor. You can, I mean, there is no compass in this mobile phone, okay, but you can orient a compass by a gyroscope and an orientation sensor, or by magnetometer and orientation sensor, or magnetometer and acceleration sensor, or gravity sensor and magnetometer and an orientation sensor. So there are multiple ways. I'm going to show you. So that's it. See the compass, it's totally working, and here you can see my gyroscope is also working. This gray dot, it's moving when I'm tilting the phone to the sides. So yes, VR is possible in this, and I have tested it myself. So now let's jump into the games. I have downloaded 4 games, 4 multi-usage games, heavy usage, sorry, not multi-usage: Dream League Soccer, Asphalt 8, Subway Surfers, and Injustice. It's the old one, not the new one. So let's jump into Dream League Soccer, and we are connected to Wi-Fi. I've tested the AnTutu benchmarks, but it was taking a too long time, so I thought it won't be good to show that inside this video. And if you guys want an a special secure vault, more secure vault video. So comment it, like my video, share it so that I can get more views. So let me show you one game. Actually I was playing, I'm not good at it. So you see it's actually nice. The orientation, the graphics is okay, and the FPS counter, and that's the problem with this one, so don't worry. Actually you can use an earphone to avoid that breaking sound, the one. So yeah, Dream League Soccer. The graphics is pretty nice. I'm satisfied with the graphics at this range. So that was it with the Dream League Soccer. Now let's jump into Asphalt 8. Now you guys tell me what video shall I do next. Most probably I'll be do this secure vault one. Not many of you know what exactly it is. Let me know in the comments below. So let's play an event. I was afraid for a while. It's not supposed to get stuck in the middle. Okay, let's claim it. Well, gaming is not so smooth, but video watching and VR is there, and you're going to get the security, which is really great. So let's go. The fingerprint, the home button is not very responsive, so I usually use this on-screen one, but I mean it's not for using as a home button, it's just for using as a fingerprint sensor. It's not Samsung that they would provide you with a good feel of home button. So here we go. I have no complaints with the graphics actually. So it has the lag, but it performs really smooth. It performs really smooth. The game runs really nice. And if you guys want me to check some other games, please let me know in the comments down below. Here you see it's not quite really responsive. I have to press the button and then it's just not responsive. So let's go into Subway Surfers, one of the most played and highly rated games. So it's taking some time to load, so by that you know that it's not as fast as anyone would think with an octa-core processor, but it's okay. You cannot expect more at this price range. Okay, here we go. And these bloody advertisements. Subway Surfers are fine. It does not use much of your memory or GPU. It runs really fine. So the next game what we are going to try is actually Injustice. It's a really big game. It's about 2 GB. So let's jump into that. It would take a while to load because new data and new data and new updates are available every day. So here you see it's loading and it would take a while. So I'll be back. So we are back. It finished uploading. The game, I've already played this game, but so the gameplay is smooth, but it takes a lot of time to load. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my connection, or it's just because of 3 GB of RAM. So let's play a match to show you how okay it is. Actually, not fine. I mean, okay in the sense it's better than fine. Everything is fine. So here I meant it like that. Let's try. You see, it takes a lot of time to load up the game, but whenever you're playing, it's really smooth. Let's play a match and I'll demonstrate you how it is. And if you guys want me to do an earphone test, I mean show you the earphone quality or charging, I can tell you about the charging. If your charger is a strong charger, okay, so here we begin. I mean, if your charger is a strong charger, then it wouldn't take a much time to charge. But if it's one of your old chargers like the Samsung one, I have used the charger of another Micromax phone, Samsung Micromax Juice 4G, and it charged pretty well and pretty fast. And the next day I tried to use my mom's Samsung charger, On 7 Pro's charger, and it was really time consuming. It took just 1 hour to complete 50 to 70%. So it was really long, and I was disappointed in Samsung. So let's not talk about that. You see, the graphics is really great and the gameplay is also smooth. It's quite responsive. I mean, at this budget, it's really good, and I would recommend for you to go for it, because again, this is an Indian phone, not a Chinese one. So you're helping India's economy. So that was it for today's video. If you guys want me to make another video with some other games, please comment. I'll try to do and upload it as fast as possible. I had some projects and some assignments to complete, so this was really a delay. So thank you. Please like the video, subscribe.